Join me this October where I'll be celebrating Halloween. 31 zine reviews in 31 days. Joining me will be my friend Beanie. Welcome to another edition of Halloween. Joining me again is Beanie. How's it going today, Beanie? Perfect. Good to hear. Today we're going to be looking at a zine in the Troika world made by Exalted Funeral called Beyond Man. It's a space saga in the far, far future. A little preface before we start in on it is a Troika compatible adventure, or backgrounds, I should say, not actually adventure. And in Troika, they have different backgrounds. So you've got burglar, chaos champion, demon stalker. So each page has its own background, adding flavor to the game. And this is some backgrounds for a space scenario. So let's dig into it. It's by Diogo Burros, and let's read the first paragraph to get a sense of what Beyond Man is. The will to live, power, glory, survival. Whatever the driving force, humankind continuously, blindly, furiously hurtling through space in its eternal quest for the next big thing, or at least something that will suck a little less. Our ancestors would gaze upon us in awe and disbelief, not recognizing themselves. Our primeval birthplace, all that we retain is vague, undefined, longing, a hole that will undoubtedly be filled with faster spaceships with bigger guns. Life finds a way. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's from Jurassic Park, perhaps. The Life Finds a Way. But anyways, Diego Burros. It's Beyond Man is an independent production by Diego Burros, and it's not affiliated with Smithsonian Arts Council, which is the creators of Troika. So Beyond Man. So you've got a dude doing the man spread. The God Emperor's Failson. As Thoracian star systems slowly collapsed after a botched attempt to have the sun sculpted in his likeness, the God Emperor had thousands of clones of himself made. You are iteration number 21,679, put in charge of one vast, not so subtly phallic arcs with a small continent's worth of subjects and a mandate to spread the God Emperor seed far and wide. Your rule, as it happens, didn't exactly meet with widespread acclaim. A mutiny soon broke out, and you were thrown into an escape pod and left to die, forcing you to put your plans of cosmic domination on hold. That is quite the man spread. Exalted Travel Agent. Your ancestors were always the smarter kind. When the seas overran the land, they became the dominant one. Over time, they evolved a refined culture, discovered fantastical new sciences, learned the secret to hassle-free interstellar travel, invented curious new forms of oppression, and they made a very lucrative monopoly out of it. You are one of their junior heralds going round the galaxy to negotiate deals in the name of Delphinid Spacefaring Cartel. And you can see it's kind of a space cosmic dolphin. Here's another one. I have seen the Overman, and it is, oh boy, between the font and my lack of knowledge, carcinicid. Okay, we'll go with that. I have to say a lot of the Troika language is very similar to this, and I'll probably stumble. You'll have to put up with it and forgive my bad pronunciations, but here we go. The Decapoda call themselves the Inevitables, out of an unshakable belief that they are the end goal of an evolutionary imperative to generate beautiful crab people out of the base material or other lesser kinds. You are one of the loud, rowdy, and proud legionnaires of Decapoda. Shogunate. A day without training in a pressurized battle pod listening to your supersonic glitch stream music is a day wasted. Parasite host love child. Here's another one I'm going to stumble over. Anthropoglobites, I'll just say it like that, are blind brutes. Bred to work the cavernous engine rooms of the Chakala Armada. Psychondarids are parasitic, gelatinous bells with higher brain functions, but no autonomous means of locomotion. At some point in their evolutionary history, they turned to each other and said, "Are you thinking what I'm thinking? You're a symbiont. Two creatures rolled into one, greater than the sum of your parts, yet somehow still a disappointment to your brood guardians." Here's one. It's a robot creature. I, positronic Methuselah. You remember waking up on a cliffside lab, feeling the sea spray on your face for the first time. The soft-spoken command of your maker. You remember everything. This was eons ago. Your maker aged and died. Your subsequent owners likewise. Their species went the way of the big lizards. Star blinked in and out of existence before your bionic eyes. Only you remain unchanged. Okay, here we go again. Ursiform, Vaccuumorph. The hazards of deep space are aplenty. But do you think one would at least be safe from bear attacks? And you'd be wrong. Ursiform Vaccuumorphs wander the emptiness of space looking for prey and hitching a ride on meteors. Adorable back when they were pinhead sized, not so much as 3.5 meters tall, radiated aberration. And that is it. A collection of 6 backgrounds for Troika. So I don't know. What do you guys think? It's a Diogo. You probably had me tongue twisted a few different times here, but as I've mentioned, that's a bit common for Troika. I think the complicated, odd names are just a piece of the style of the game, and that's good. So thanks for making me trip over those, but check it out. I will put links on where you can get it at Exalted Funeral, as well as Diogo's social handles if I can find them. And don't forget, sign up for the Zine draw, $200 in store credit from Exalted Funeral. And I've added a couple new pieces, which is Long Winter by Luca Reyes is going to be one. And by Odin's Beard, the popular Rune Cairn is also going to be added into the draw. So you could have a chance to win one or the other of those, if not for the 200. So stay tuned. We will be adding more prizes as we get closer to Halloween Day, which is the day 1 o'clock Eastern Time on Halloween Day, and we will be drawing at that time, and we might even have a special guest join me. So stay tuned for that.
Happy Halloween, ladies.